You know what's funny is that I think I always try to give it like 1 or 2 minute time before I go on, but I never know when someone's on. I wish there was like some kind of notification like ding ding ding, there's somebody on the live. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I'm a little my the pressure from whatever this little storm is coming in, but I'm doing okay. Good morning. Oh, North Carolina, how are you guys doing? I heard that you guys are going to be like in blizzard mode this weekend, and they're not too sure how Maryland's going to fare, but you can definitely tell there's a storm coming in. It's cold. It's like 7 degrees. It's cold. My lips are red for no reason. I think it's just because they're severely dry. It's so cold. I've been moisturizing. Hear me out. I've been moisturizing, but I don't think my skin is made for like 16 and below weather. So I yeah, it's not doing anything. Highland, I know it's chilly in Florida. There's a chance in some areas in Florida that they're going to see snow today and tomorrow. And I know it's sweater weather for you guys, and that's cold. That's really cold for you guys. Yeah. Yeah. It's cold. I know everybody on the East Coast are like, no, no, we're not. East Coast and Southeast is like, not today. Not today. Not this weekend. So there's some kind of blizzard that's going to be happening. I know in the Dakotas that they haven't seen this kind of bomb cyclone or blizzard since like '89, and I'm like, what? It's a lot. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday there was a lot of things that I did. It didn't feel like I was doing a lot of things, but then when I looked when I got up this morning, I was like going over what I did yesterday and what I'm going to go do today. I did a lot. Yes, so yesterday in the morning, I was working. I have two commission bags that I'm working on. They're both by Annie. One is this backpack, and the other one's this tote. The backpack I got commissioned first, and the tote I was trying to hurry up and get done today so I can mail it out tomorrow. Um, I'm still in process of that. So I was quilting, and quilting takes me a long time because I draw all my marks out in chalk, like all my lines out in chalk because I don't trust friction pens because situations like this, all like everything I did in friction pen yesterday with Patreon, you could see the lines today. If it's under 32 degrees, the friction pen comes up in white. Uh, So I don't do that to like the bags that I sell because I know that that can happen. And if you live anywhere where it gets below 32 degrees, then you're gonna be like, hey, Shanova, when you were like when you were quilting or your free motion quilting, um, yeah, we can see the lines. You were using a friction pen. so so I do it in chalk and then I have to like wipe it all off and it's a whole process. So it takes me forever because I don't trust myself just I can do it, but I get really nervous. Like I wind up at the end of the project being like super tense in my shoulders, my neck area, because it's a combination of not breathing and I'm like extremely tense when I'm doing it, like extremely tense. so I did that. Then I went online with Patreon, the top tier is called the rotary cutters. And so the rotary cutters get everything that all the other tiers get. We get to do the sew along, we get to do the level up, and whatever other things that we do throughout the month. But they get a accessory. Now the accessory doesn't get a mod. It's not a modification to accessory. We're just doing an extra sew along. Well, we picked the roly poly. Yeah, we did not know it was going to be that long. We were like almost 2 hours and some change into it where I was like, okay, we're going to stop right here and we're going to continue today. Um, but we got a lot of work done. See, with the roly poly, the way this bag works is that when it rolls up, the shape of the bag comes because of the pouches. The pouches are a triangle ish type. Um, they have a triangle look. So when they're all four stacked together, That's what gives it that boxy look. So they have Velcro on one side, on all four sides, and that when it rolls up, it's the thing that gives it the look. So we had to make all four of these and figure out how to make the triangle. We also had some fun debating on how you finish the triangle. I'm not going to ruin that for anyone else. Have some fun if you make it. Surprise! And we learned some cool things, and I had fun. They have like cool little pull tabs, and it's very unusual. I've never made a triangular pouch before, so I had some fun. I got to use up some size 3 or dress size zipper tapes. Um, it's pretty cool so far. So we're at the point where we're we are about to make the bottom. Um, the we made the lining yesterday. We're about to connect the lining and the exterior together and bind it. And when we were kind of cutting out the binding, it didn't say cross grain. It didn't say bias binding or cross grain. It just says cut out the binding. So we did it cross grain. So this is going to be interesting. Good times, good times. so, but I have to keep telling myself this pattern is like, I think 15 to 10 years old, but we're having fun doing it. And then we're also exploring different things that we think would be fun, how to recreate this with up-to-date modifications, and we're having great ideas. One of my favorite things to do is bounce off ideas in this group, because we might create something spectacular within this pattern that nobody else probably thought of. And I can't, if there was like a fly or somebody like monitoring and we're able to extract ideas off this group, it would be outrageous. There's so many weird little ideas for this pattern alone that if I wrote a notebook, it would be filled with really cute ideas. And um I have so many ideas on this one too. It's a fun pattern. I can see how it could be used for a lot of different things. Um, but it is an older pattern, so I would highly recommend you to make it first, and then like make it first with something out of muslin. And when I say muslin, I go back to the garment making. Before you make a dress, before you make a dress out of fine fabrics, you would take like curtains or actual fabric called muslin. It's usually like $3 or $4 a yard, and make a mock-up dress. Then the person comes in, or you're doing it yourself, and you try to find out what adjustments you need to do, whether it's a bust adjustment, a sway back, um, if you have to take in. And yeah, I'm bald. That is, I mean, I get called a lot of stuff on here, but bald is like the furthest thing. That's only what I'm going to stand up for. I get called fat. I get made fun of because of my nationality and ethnicity. But bald? Come on now. That's a reach. That's all right. Um, so sorry. So that one's a reach. Everything else I have to contemplate and be like, yeah, I am this. I'm this. That hurt my feelings. But that one, I'm like, is it you feel that way and you want some of my hair, maybe? I mean, I have a lot to spare. Um so this, um that was a bad one. You need to come back with something better. Like, oh, I used to see your mustache or something. I don't know. So I totally forgot, lost train of thought. So we were um I lost train of thought. um so when we were putting them to when we were putting them together, what? It's asked. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the theme saying add it. Do you want to add a sticker? And it said, do you want to try to add a sticker? Read the shampoo bottle and then add a sticker. Oh, my nails are not the best, but thank you. That was so sweet. Um, so when we were putting it together, we were just thinking of just different ideas, and one idea came to mind. I'll give you guys the idea. Is instead of using Velcro, I thought, ooh, what if we use magnets? So instead of having the Velcro here, if you put like 3 magnets or 2 magnets here and then place these magnets on here so that way you're not using Velcro. Because I'm going to be real with you, I was afraid to do this project because I have curly hair. Velcro in me is like my enemy. Like, I don't know. Anytime when my kids had it on their clothes or anytime I see Velcro, I literally cringe because it somehow gets caught in my hair every single time. It's like my nemesis. I don't know what it is. And I was like, oh shit, it's gonna get in my hair and they're gonna hear me scream on camera. It's gonna be like, oh, the muslin. So that's it. All right. So yes, the muslin. I love you. Thank you. All right. So when you get a dress, you get muslin. It's cheap, whatever. You do all your adjustments to the dress. Okay. So that's what my grandmother did and my abuelita did. That's what I did whenever I do like Gertie's patterns or if I'm doing a corset to myself because I'm thicker and fuller in some areas and smaller in other areas. So you do a muslin. That's the same thing you do with bags. I hear a lot of people like, I'm giving up on bag making because they use like the cork on their first try. And I'm like, what are you doing? I have friends that are in this chat and they know who they are that I've told them over and over again to use muslin. Go get the cheapest unbelievably gross stuff you ever have and make a muslin of the bag before you use your nice stuff. And they're like, well, that's so long. That's a waste of time. Is it? Because before the dawn of time, before we're making clothes, before someone made a nice gown, people made a muslin of the dress so that they can make the dress to fit that person perfectionally, like it fits right. It's the same concept. It's trying to see if you can make something right. So like you can make a muslin with and put these magnets in here and see if it works. If your magnet thing works, then cool. Then you could take the magnets out, just put like X's where that is, and then now you made your mock-up, you know it works, and you can go forth with your nice project. If it doesn't work, then cool. You didn't waste your nice fabric. You can now like readjust and figure out what you did wrong and try it again. That's the whole thing. If you've been following me for a long time, you guys know who Ishmael is. That guy that had that really nice backpack and I made a mock-up. I made a mock-up and then I remade a mock-up and I was living my experiences with you every day. And the reason why he was called Ishmael is because he was my own Moby Dick. Like it was a project, and some projects go great the first time and some take a little bit longer. And I gotta tell you, the ones that take a little bit longer, it's like Moby Dick. It's the most satisfying thing at the end. Like you're like, yeah, I did that. I do that with a lot of stuff when I'm modifying. Like if they're especially like the Bianca is a really good one for me. And the Bianca was one of the first bags that we did in Patreon. They seen a mock-up. They seen the mock-up, the actual just like a mock-up. They have seen bags like that are like Frankenstein, that they're three different vinyls because when I'm trying to mock up a modification because that's how I make it. It's just not like, oh, I made this bag and here's the modifications. No, it's not. Shinova's amazing and I can just do it right then and there and trust the process. No, I make mock-ups. I'm afraid to make mistakes just like you. So, but the thing is that because I come from a garment background and a hat making background. I know you make one with the crappy fabrics or scraps, and then you adjust. Um, and that's what I suggest people to do. And the thing is that what I find is it's not that they don't want to, it's time. They don't want to waste that time. And then it makes me wonder, then why do you want to make the modification if you don't want to take the time to do it? It's just, you quilt making, especially quilters are the ones that are my favorite modifiers because they know how long it takes to English paper piece, how long it takes to make a quilt to free motion. They want to take this time, but like if you come from a garment where with woven, you're willing to take this time. So take this time. This is part of the process, and this is what's going to make you love your bag. is figuring out how to get to A to Z. And the best suggestion I can give you is make a bag from with scraps. It's not going to hurt you. And then you also can figure out your tension on your machine. You can figure out a plethora of different things. And we all have really scrappy scraps. Frankenstein that mug. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And and if you let's say if there's a pocket or the way the person has it where it's binding or birthing and you want to change it, you can test it out on that and it'd be like, no, I understand why the designer wants it to birth it. Okay, I'm keeping it because binding makes it look rough, like you can go from there. Yes, these cover maggots are expensive. That's why I say also if I would do this, I would buy them, put them in my mock-up. If it works, then I will cut them out of my mock-up and then just put an X over where they were. And because you wrote them in your pattern piece where they are. So yes, they are expensive, but they're amazing. And also, you know who has really good ones and they're long? Sally Tomato. Sally Tomatoes are like, I have a lighter because I always have lighters, are like the size of this lighter. I would probably use those like in the middle. And that's it. Like one here, one there. Because you don't need the ends to be, because they're going to be full. So I would probably try either one long one each in the middle, or I would try a combination of different things, or I don't know, but they have really long ones. They use it for their money clips and they come in packs of 2. Sometimes like it's about catching things. Like I always hope that people have like wish list in their on their website. I think that it's hard to find people to um like when they're designing a website, it's hard. So I always keep I keep a wish list in my email. So when there is like a site, like, oh, Sally Tomatoes having 25% off, then I go to my wish list and see what I want. And then that's when I'm like, click, do, 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 do. And then that's when I purchase. I know, and it's hard. Quilting, but that's the beauty of quilting though, is that you can do a little bit each time and then go back to it. That's the beauty of quilting. Like it doesn't have to be like 10 hours a day. Like, but that's the beauty of bag making. You don't have to do all the bag in one day. When I'm modifying, sometimes I put a crunch on it, like, hey, I'm going to do an hour and a half today, and I'll do an hour and a half tomorrow, or you don't have to do it all in one session. Sometimes it looks like people that are sewing online are doing it all in one session and they're not. It seems that way. Just I told you, like I yesterday I did part of a bag and I sewed part of my custom bag, did Patreon, and then I finished up because I told you guys I was going to finish up doing one thing on the Shambella bag to show you where I think it helps elevate the bag to the next level. And then I try to do another part of my custom. Nothing was complete, not even my Patreon. No, nothing was complete. I was working on finishing up a completed bag already. Nothing was complete. It was like parts of finishing up different things. Sometimes you can get things completed and sometimes you don't. That's the way of the machine, but just being proud of the little work that you did each day, it is what it is. And then I was also editing videos. And then having this. So, all right. I told you guys in the beginning of the year, Patreon for me is for our sew-alongs. We're learning each month a different style bag. This month was the satchel. So I compiled the list of names again. We removed the satchel, and I'm recording the wheel of names. I'm like, we're going to be picking our name for the month of February. February is such a romantic month, and it's huge in fashion. I don't think people realize how big Valentine's Day is in fashion. It goes back to history, like William Shakespeare, like Romeo and Juliet, going down to any part of history. Romance is such a huge part of our history, and it's something that draws us. It draws us to this day. Think about Bridgerton. Everybody was waiting, dear gentle readers, like yesterday. Like it is just a huge part. And I'm like, I hope we get a really romantic type bag so that we can maybe explore a little bit on the like not only the bag style, but like the romantic love part that is part of fashion. There are so many collections that come out just for Valentine's Day. Even Disney has like Dooney and Burke bags that are Valentine's Day that only are allotted to come out for the month of February. And I'm like, and that's trickled down just to our small little world. Like, look at Kasaya last year had the Cupid box that came out for Valentine's Day. There are Little Shindig had a Valentine's Day box. It's a big thing because it is a part of fashion. You have like Victoria's Secret, Fenty, they all have a Valentine's Day collection. So I'm going on like thinking I'm doing something big talking about Valentine's Day. Guess what bag we get? A backpack. I'm thinking we're gonna get the envelope bag. We're gonna get the baguette. No, we're gonna try to make a romantic backpack. I was like, I knew it was gonna do that. I knew it was gonna. I was like, and I said, watch it become a messenger bag. No, it went past the messenger bag, and I was like, yeah. I thought I was gonna say envelope. It was so close, and it went boop. Backpack. Now you know I'm a backpack girl. I love the backpacks. I'm gonna see if I can whip out some of my brocades and make a romantic backpack somehow. They're picking up the group is starting to like do suggestions. We have suggestions from I know, and a new backpack already came out today. Did you guys see Sincerely Jen's? Oh my god. I want to make the Emma. There's new backpacks they have suggestions. They have we have some Sally tomato bags. There of course is the Trailblazer, which I'm always wagging my tail for because that's one of my favorite backpacks. I think I kind of made that one very dainty before. Um, what else do they have in there? There were some that I never even heard of. I always like that when someone comes out of left field, I'm like, I've never heard of this bag. Like, I must now like research everything about it. So there's so many different backpacks. Someone put the Andy in there from Uh-Oh Creations. There's a couple different backpacks in there. There's some big ones, there's some small ones, and they came out hard. I was like, okay, they may like be like great backpack, but I'm surprised that there's a huge list already. So yeah, the backpack, and we're gonna create a poll. We're gonna be creating a poll for what back Sean, you need to pick a backpack and put it inside the suggestion. We were gonna create a poll off of that on the third. I'm gonna on the 31st at 8 p.m. So then we can cast our votes. Yeah, but I for sure thought it was gonna say something like it was gonna be a romantic bag, like a baguette. I thought for sure I was like, yeah, Cupid's gonna have. I mean, I don't know. I had a whole I was like I had a whole romantic speech going and then bam, backpack. I left it too. I didn't refilm it. I left it exactly how it is, raw, like how I'm talking to you because I was like, only with me something happens like this. So I was like, but it's true. So we're embarking the season of love. We're going outside. Someone had a very great idea. With the Sally tomato box, the day tripper, I've made that bag too. It's beautiful. Like to think about it as a romantic picnic bag, which is you're absolutely right. Think about having like some sparkling champagne or sparkling apple cider in there and having chocolate covered strawberries, making it a very romantic picnic. Shakespeare in the Park, you got this. But it's I was laughing so hard. Like I had to play for my husband. He was like, if that didn't happen, he was like, I wouldn't believe it if it was like something like a romantic, like in your face bag. He's like, you have to have the challenge. It's you. So I know. I'm thinking about like finding I might have to do a grown and sexy fabric for you guys. I have a lot of different fabrics that I never really get to show. Like I have like Donna Karan fabrics. I have like some really nice brocades and like I there's a lot of fabrics I have. I just I don't know. So there you might see some an unexpected fabric from me. So, yeah, there might be that. Now, especially because I just found out with through PayPal Business that if you have PayPal Business and you've had them for a little while, like if I show a bag like on Instagram or Facebook, I could put this information for this bag, put a price tag on it, put a link wherever I show this bag, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram. If someone clicks that link, they could just buy it right there from PayPal. And I'm like, wait, what? So that is going to be my new thing for February, and I'll keep you posted on that. So that's I didn't know I can do that. I had a representative come out and reach out and tell me about that. I I've had PayPal for a while too, like 14 years or so. So no one reached out to me, but okay. I sell a lot on PayPal. I do most of my invoicing on PayPal. My invoicing is split between PayPal and Square. Yeah. So I didn't know. so all right. So before I go, let me show you how I changed up. So you remember the bag yesterday? I told you I was going to put some not grommets, eyelets. I did some flat eyelets. They're not round. There are a difference. I'll show you guys that at a later time, but look at how it looks with the eyelets on it. Really scaled it up, right? So yeah, Kendall really liked it. So just by putting that little treatment, and I have it going all the way to the back, it looks like this is like functional, but it's not, it's just a magnet. Eyelids. Just put some eyelids and not just punch a hole. Like it took like 5 minutes measuring out 1 inch in between each one, punching the hole, punching some eyelids. Just take the time and just putting a little razzle dazzle on something and can make the bag go from like, oh, this is this amount of money to, oh, it's this amount of money. It looks so chic. So definitely this brown, this is from Alchemax. This brown is from Marine Vinyl Company. And this olive green is Mora from Emmeline bag. Can we get rid of the tariffs? Did you see the new Emmeline bag? Dude, okay, I'm gonna tell you, and if any of you guys get this, I'm gonna be happy for you, but I'm also gonna be angry with you. Not like real angry, it's more like jealousy. Did you guys see the new Emmeline bag? Like, she has like a distressed brown leather. It looks like Indiana Jones's distressed jacket. Like an aviation jacket. I want that. I want that so bad. I want it so bad. I want so bad. I just go. And if you're with me in America, we can just be angry together. For all your Canadian people, when you make a bag, just like tag me so I can be jealous of you for like 5 minutes and then just love up on your bag. So, yeah, this brown is just like the regular Marine Vinyl from Marine Vinyl Company. So, but yeah, and the brown poppies from Marine Vinyl Company too. I know we're gonna all have to be like, let's go in and split the tariffs. And like the thing is that she's still sending me the email, and I'm like, you know what you're doing, Janelle, right? You know what you're doing. That aviation color, guys, go look at Emmeline bags and look at the new Mora in aviation color. You're gonna be like Shinova, and I'm be like, I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I want to put patches all over it. I want to make it into so many bags. Star Wars, Star Trek, Firefly. I want to make it into a Johnny B. I want to make it into so many bags. There's not a bag that would not look good in that fabric. That fabric is, I was like, what the? I want like 10 yards of it. I know. And I think like You can make this like 100 bags out of it, every bag out of that, and every time
Mm-hmm.
people are gonna be like, "That bag's amazing." And I'll be like, "I know. It's because the fabric. The fabric is." I'm sorry if I got you guys to buy it. I didn't know. I had to share, like, I felt like this was a fabric anonymous section right here because damn, she sent that. I was like, "You're wrong. You're so I'm addicted to fabric, Janelle. Why are you doing this to me?" So, I just wanted to share that with you. Yeah, Arnetta, the duffel bag would be in. Did you guys? I mean, I'm not the only one that's seen it, right? And then, if any of you guys are feeling the same way as I do, where you're like, I'm addicted to fabric, why are you showing me this? Then you know it's wrong. It's dead wrong. I know they do have distressed look at Michael's, but just go look. It's not. I'm wrong. I use a distressed one at Michael's. It's good. It doesn't stretch and it does well with heat. But there is something different about Janelle's. It looks just like the Indiana Jones jacket. Like I was like, I'm looking for some other ones. I have two coming in. If they come in, they're from the US. I will show them to you and let you know, okay? If they look like nothing, I'm not showing them. I'm not mentioning them. They do not deserve to be mentioned. They'll just become like what I use when I'm testing out modifications. Yeah. The Indiana Jones, it looks I was like she showed the picture in the email. I was like, "Oh, this is just like an email photo." So I go onto her site and then they show more, she has like 6 pictures of it in like different lighting and different role. Like I was like, if she has that in black, I'm like, I'm just gonna eat the tariff fees and just call it a day. It's well worth it. It will just satisfy my fabric needs. But yeah. So yeah, go look at that. Have fabric lust just like I do. And we all can we all can be here together. Let's see. Oh yeah, Annette, I heard that you won. Congratulations. All right. So I will talk to you guys on Sunday. Tomorrow, sleep in Saturday, and on Sunday, you guys will see my finished roly poly. So I will talk to y'all later. I hope everyone has a really good day and a good weekend. Stay warm. Please check on the vulnerable and just stay warm, guys. Okay. Bye.